Alright guys, welcome back, welcome back. This is going to kind of be a continuation of the last video, so if you haven't watched it, I would go and watch it, go and like it. Um, it was the one entitled Who's Trading Against You and How to Know. So we talked about what a limit bear was, stop bear, limit bull, stop bull. Today we're going to go through this chart real quick and we're going to see how we can formulate trades just knowing these market participants and how they're interacting, okay? So we're going to put that up here, okay? So the green, these are the four market participants. Let's see if I can make this a little bit. I don't think I can. Okay, we'll leave it like that. All right, so these are the four market participants. When I put green or red next to them, that means that this side is definitely winning right now, and the other side is definitely losing, okay? So hopefully by going through this chart, you get a better idea of what the last video was about, all right? So let's do that. All right, so the day opened here. It opened up with a gap down, okay? It gapped down, but then it was bought up. So where was it bought? It was bought below the low of a previous low. Well, who do we know that buys the lows of bars? Well, we know that limit bulls buy the low of bars, right? So this limit bull wants a better price, so he waits until it retraces and then he buys up. And that's how you get a wick on the bottom of the candle. So if limit bulls are winning right now, what does that mean? That means that stop bears can't possibly be winning, okay? Because stop bears are going to buy when a candle, they're going to buy the low of a bearish candle, hoping that it will follow through to the downside, okay? But they can't possibly be winning right now because limit bears are winning, all right? So you can automatically just delete, for the moment, one market participant, okay? You can just take them out because you know they're not winning. All right, so limit bears are winning. They're buying pullbacks. Any pullbacks, looks like they bought maybe a 1/3 retracement here. Then they waited here at the top of this bar. They bought another 1/3 retracement. Okay, this candle retraced the body of this candle right here. Limit bears bought that, or limit bulls bought that. Limit bulls bought this. Okay, limit bulls bought this, but now something's different. Can you see what's different here? Limit bears, limit bulls, the bulls that have been buying the bottoms of candles, they're now allowing price to trade below the bottoms of multiple candles. So you have a little bit of a wedge here, a bit of a wedge pattern, triangle pattern here, trading into it. But what do you see? All these wicks are being bought up. But if you're a limit bear or limit bull and you bought these wicks, you're not making a lot of money. Okay, you waited until this. Hold on. You waited until this retraced to the bottom of this and you bought, and that's the last time they made any real money was with that. Okay, because when it retraced here, what happened? What happened? It went up a tiny little bit, came right back down. Same thing here, went up, came right back down. So who would you say is making money here? Well, you can see that limit bulls are no longer making money because they're allowing it to trade below the bars where they should be buying, right? But what do you also see picking up? You see that the stop bears, you see that limit bears are starting to make money. Okay, what are they doing? They're selling the tops of bars right here. Okay, so this bar sold the top of that bar. This bar sold that top. This bar, this big red bar here. Okay, it sold the top, pretty much the local top of all of these bars here. Okay, this one sold the top of these bars. So you start to see that, okay, limit bulls or limit bears are starting to make money. So we take the green to the limit bears. And we know that if limit bears are making money, who can't be making money right now? Stop bulls. Okay, so not that you could be a stop bull right now. Okay, because in order for you to be a stop bull, you're going to buy here, and if it trades up, it's going to fall away. And you didn't really get a lot of trading up there. This traded above here, you would have got trapped. This never did, so you never got trapped. This traded above this, but it's a red candle. I wouldn't really call that a stop bull entry, but you got trapped there. And then this one traded above here, and you got trapped. Okay, so you can't be a stop. You can't be a stop bull right now, because every time you try to buy the top of a bullish candle or even a bearish candle, you get stopped out and taken out. All right, so let's follow this logic on down here. So now stop bulls are not making money, but limit bears are. All right, so we want to look for the last participant that was making money before the turn. Who was making money here? It was limit bears. Okay, and what do we know about limit bears? Well, they love to buy the bottom of bars. So automatically we can take this low and make it a point of interest. Because if you were to look at this and you were to just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, this is one big bar. Okay, on a higher time frame. This is one huge bar. You see that? This is one big bar on a higher time frame. That's what that looks like right now. All right. So if limit bears are going to be, limit bulls, if they're going to still be winning, they want to buy the low of this bar, because on a higher time frame, this is a major low. Okay, it's the low of the day at the moment. So I'm interested in price getting down here, but that doesn't mean I can't take a trade on the way down. Okay, that doesn't mean that I can't take a trade on the way down, especially now since I know that after this bar here, limit bears are ruling the day right now. So what do? Well, I can sell on limits halfway through up through another bar right here. This is a limit order. Okay, this one sold the top of this bar right here, limit order. This one sold this wick, connected these wicks. You see this? That's about, looks like 60% of that bar, limit order. Okay, this one here, same thing, sold the top of this bar, limit order. This one came all the way down here, right here, okay, sold the top of this limit order. So, do you see any ways that a stop bull or stop bear could get involved in this? Not at the moment, because there's a retracement after every single candle, okay? So a stop bull, or I'm sorry, stop bulls can't get involved, but neither can stop bears. Okay, because if you buy this, you got to retrace here. You buy this, you're gonna retrace. That's not bad, a point. So maybe they made a little money here. But you buy this close, you're gonna retrace a point. You buy this close, you're gonna retrace all the way up here. Okay, so not a good environment for stop bears, but limit bull stop. Yeah, sorry, I know this is confusing. I keep messing up. Limit bull bears are ruling the day right now. They're selling the tops of bars. So you look for when the momentum comes in, and momentum comes in when you have limit bear. You have the limit side of one trade doing well, and then you start to see the stop side of the other trade doing well. Okay, so right now, we know stop bulls can't make any money. Okay, because there's no, every time we buy the lows, we retrace a little bit before we go down. But what does that tell you then? That tells you that you might be able to buck this trend. If you really want to counter trend, you should be being a limit bull. Okay, you should be being one of these guys if you want to counter trend right now. So let's see if limit bulls are making money. Well, are they making money when they buy the lows of bars? You probably made a scalp here. You bought that low. You bought that low. You made a scalp. You definitely made a scalp here. You bought that low. Okay, and you made a scalp here. You bought that low. But you can see that it's getting increasingly harder for the limit side of even the bull case to make any money. Okay, so you can still eliminate that and just continue to be a limit bear until you start to see stop bears making money, which means the retracements are getting smaller. Okay, and throwing in some other things that you know, this is a tight channel down. This is a very tight channel right here. Okay, and you know that, I mean, you know that pretty quick. You know that all the way here. Like, just cut off half of this right here, and you can see you're in a tight channel, right? How much more information do you need to see that you're in a tight channel right here? You could probably put Tight channel. So what is a tight channel, guys? Well, it's a spike on a higher time frame. So this is a 2-minute. Let's just go to a 15-minute. And what do you see here on the 15-minute? This is that same. This is that same thing right here, and it's a spike. Okay, very little pullbacks on the 15-minute. All right, comparative to the candle sizes. So back to the 2-minute. You know you're in a spike. You know that stop bulls aren't making money. You know limit bears are ruling the day right now. Okay, so you just decide to be a limit bear until you see stop bears making money. So they made a little money here. Stop bears did. They made a little money here. And here's what's interesting about this. This is why I wanted to do this video. If one side of this equation neutralizes the other side, so if you have limit bears winning, you know that stop bulls can't be winning. So if you have limit bears running the trend and then you start to see stop bears also making money, what does that mean? That means that limit bulls are also not making money. Does that make sense? Because it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be the opposite. So whenever you see the limit side of something making money, you know the stop side of the other thing is not, because they can't be. Because where you're selling and making money, they're buying and losing money. They're the other part of your trade. So if you see a trend going and you see that limit bears, the bears that sell the tops of bars, this one sold this top, this one sold this top, this one sold that top, this one sold this wick, and about 50% there. Okay, that's how they're making money. But now this area, it didn't retrace enough for limit bears to make money. They couldn't sell the top of this because it never got up there. Okay, so what does this tell you now? This tells you that the people that sold here, they're a different type of bear. Now entering is the stop bear. He's going to now be interested in creating the momentum and getting you down to the levels that they want to trade at. So he's now selling the bottoms of bars. So if he sold this, he made money. Okay. If he sold this, he made money. This retracement's tiny. He sold this, he made money. He sold this, he made money. Okay. So briefly here, for 1, 2, 3, about 6 minutes, the stop bears got involved, and that neutralized the limit bulls. Okay, does that make sense? But what do you see here? What's unique about this right here? Well, first of all, after you broke this low right here, you had a really good chance of selling off, because the limit bulls should have supported this. They did all of this. They were responsible for all of this, but when they gave up here, okay, broke through and came down and didn't support this, this was a huge trading signal. Okay, but what also is important is now you see for the first time a limit bull making money. Okay, if a bull bought the bottom of this bar, he bought it up and this closed solid red. So a limit bull made money briefly. Okay, that means a stop bear couldn't make money. So the strongest side of it couldn't make money anymore. So the three had been selling, they didn't make any money. But then, was there follow through? Was there follow through here? Did a stop bull go on to make money buying it this high? If he bought this thinking this was a reversal, did he make money here? No. The limit bears came back. Okay? They came back to start making money again, to take the stop bulls out of the market. Sold off. Okay, and then what happened here? Follow through. Follow through. Right here, had you been a limit bull here, did you make money? Yeah, you might have made a scalp if you were quick enough to get out at the top, but it's only 3 points, right? But you probably made a scalp. So if you made a scalp there briefly, limit bulls made money, stop bears did not. Okay, but once again, we're trying to see which side is stronger. We're trying to ascertain what side to definitely not be on, and what side to be on, how to enter your orders if you think the trend is coming to an end and you want to catch one early. So what do you see down here for the first time? Well, if limit bears have been making money and stop bulls have not, okay, this whole time limit bears have been selling above bars, sold above this one even and made money. Okay, when they sold above this, when this bar came up sold above this, what happened here? The limit bears that had run this entire trend right here, the limit bears that caused most of this, okay, they have refused to sell above a bar. Okay, now once again, you need to be looking at this entire thing as one big red bar. Okay, so limit bulls can come back at any time. They can. This is what makes trading hard, guys. Limit bulls can come back at any time and decide to sell. So that's why you have to be good at reading price action so that you know, because this is one big bar. Okay, a limit bull can sell half of this bar, which it looks like they started to sell at the halfway point of this entire move. Okay, they can sell 50% of it. They can sell in the top 1/3 of it. Okay, but you're not out of limit bull firing range or limit bear firing range until you have taken out this entire red candle. That is what it's going to tell you, that all of these bears here that created this move are done. Okay, so until then, does that mean you can't play the up moves? No, because just because they're not defeated, that doesn't mean that they're not weak enough for you to take a couple points home. Okay, so what happens here for the first time? Well, for the first time, a limit bull made money. And what happened here? He bought the bottom of this and he made money. Okay, so limit bull makes money. That tells you that stop bears can't possibly be making money, because they would be buying. A stop bear would have bought here or would have sold here to get continuation. Well, if he sold here when it traded below here briefly, he got trapped and had to get out because the limit bull bought here and there were more of them than stop bears. Okay, rewind this stuff if you're not getting it, guys, but it's really powerful and it really helps you look at the market and kind of always know what's going on. Okay, at least know what party not to be a part of. Okay, so now you see that limit bulls are making money. They're buying below bars. So what do you have to do now? Well, place your orders below bars. That worked. Did you get filled anywhere? If you place your order below this bar, you made money here. Okay, if you place your order below this bar, you made money here. If you place your order below this bar, you made money here. If you place your order below this one, you made money here. Okay, but what's interesting about this is now stop bears start to make money also in this trend. They only do it once, it looks like, once here. You bought the top of this on a stop, you made money. You bought the top of this on a stop, yeah, you still made money. You made money from here to here. You bought the top of this, you made money from here to here. Okay, you bought the top of this though, what happened? Uh-oh, pull back. Pull back. All right, but briefly, because stop bulls started making money, not even limit bears could make money. Okay, so keep going back to this in your mind, thinking of the opposite side. Okay, so what happened? They bought this up, stop bears started making money a little bit here, making money a little bit there. Okay, then they stopped making money. Okay, the stop bears stopped making money. Or sorry, stop bulls stop making money. So if stop bulls stop making money, that means that limit bears are probably starting to make money. Okay, so stop bulls up here. If you bought the top of this, you made money. You bought the top of this, uh-oh, you're in trouble. You're not making money. You bought the top of this, you're not making money. You bought the top of this right here, not making money. This never traded above the top, okay? Never traded above the top. But what's happening now? Well, now you're about 50% of this whole retracement down right here. Okay? So now the limit bears are starting to come back and assert themselves. All right? So now, be a limit bear. Sell the top of that. Boom. Sell the top of this. Probably didn't get filled, but sell the top of this. You got filled. Sell the top of this. You got filled. Sell the top of this. You got filled. Sell the top of this. Right here, or sell the top of this right here. Well, you didn't get filled there. So, but in no way though did you really see stop bulls or stop bears making money here. You bought if you sold the low of these candles, you were retraced out of almost every move. You sold the low, retraced, boom. You sold the low, retraced, boom. You sold the low, Only time you made money was really here, okay? But then what's happening here? So limit bears are ruling this day right here. Okay, limit bears are active here. So what happens when they refuse to sell above a previous high? They were just winning a minute ago. Okay? Limit bears were just winning. They created this whole thing. But now what's happening now is they can't stop price from getting above previous bars. Okay, so you get that. So what does that mean then? If limit bears are losing now, what does that mean? That means that stop bulls are probably the ones making money. Okay, and that's exactly what's happening. You bought on a stop. You bought on a stop here. Okay, you made money. You bought on a stop here. You probably didn't make money. You probably got retraced out of that. But a limit bull made money here. Okay, so briefly, limit bulls make money. Stop bears are not making money. Okay, this is what's happening briefly right here. So you could choose who to be. You could still be a stop bear because they did just make money here, or they just make money here. But I'd probably err on the limit bear side of it, or limit bull side of it. So here, you made money. You bought that low. Here, you bought this low. You made money. Then the stop participants came in briefly. Okay. But now there's trouble up here. There's trouble here because what happens right here? Well, if limit bulls have been making money, then you don't want to see them give up the lows of their candles, their big candles. You don't want to see it happening. Okay? So they trade below here. That's a bad signal. They trade below here, though, and then they immediately get bought up right here. Okay? They immediately get bought up. It's a confluence with the 20 right here. Okay? You're coming up here now, and what can you be all the way up here? Well, you can be a limit bull because limit bulls are still in control. They bought the low of this one. They bought the low of this one. This one bought the low of that one. This one bought the low of that one. This one bought the low of that one. Okay? This one bought the low of that one. This one bought the low of that one. So they're making money all the way up. Then you start to see stop bulls making money very briefly. But even if they're making money briefly, what does that tell you? If stop bulls are making money, limit bears are not. So now even selling the tops of bars is not making money, right? So then you wait to see, you keep trading until you see stop bulls no longer making money. Did a stop bull have a hard time making money when he bought this? No. It went up right away, not even a pullback. What about this one here? Doesn't look like it. Went up right away, not a pullback. What about this one here? Well, it went up, and if you didn't sell up here, guess what? Stop bulls are in trouble. Stop bulls are in trouble. So if stop bulls are not making money, what does that mean? It means that limit bears are probably going to start making money now. Okay? So then you switch your tactics. You decide to sell as a limit bear. So if you missed this, you could have sold the top of this, but if you didn't catch that, okay, you want to see now limit bears making money. Sold the top of this. This candle sold the top of this candle. This candle sold the top of this candle. Look at this. This candle right here, this wick here, sold the top of this candle right here in the body of this. Okay, all the way down. But if you notice now, in one of these occasions, very briefly, stop bulls or stop bears also made money. They made money here for a minute. Okay, they made money here. They made money here selling the low. Okay, but they're having a hard time. Limit and stop participants, the bear participants, they're kind of trading places, but for the most part, this is a stop. This is a limit bear trend. Okay, so what happens in a limit bear trend, and this will be the last examples that I give you guys. Limit bear trend right here. Well, if limit bears have been making money, okay, selling the tops of bars, how do we know when they start to lose? We know when they start to lose the tops of bars. So they lost this here, okay? They lost the top of this here. They tried to sell it here, tried to sell it here, came back. Okay, they lost the top of these bars. Okay, does that mean that I buy up with these? Well, if I'm quick enough, I can, because if they're losing the tops of bars, which they did, this is the first one they lost. So if limit bulls, limit bears are losing, that means stop bulls are winning, right? Can I get in with a stop here? Looks like I can. What about here? Nope, that retraced. This retraced. Okay, so very briefly, limit bears couldn't make money, but stop bears kind of had a hard time making money too. It seems like if you were a limit bull here, you made money. So limit bull bought below here, made money. He bought the low of this, made money. This candle and this candle and this candle bought below these and made money. So when you traded below here, this could have been a signal to you that limit bears, limit bulls who bought the lows and made money, they're not making money anymore. Okay, so if limit bulls are not making money, limit bulls are hurting, that means that stop bears are starting to make money. Okay, so I hope this was a good illustration of what I meant when I was doing that other video. I hope this helped out. If you guys want to see more content like this, you gotta like and let me know what you want to see. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace.